Hi, I'm Charlie, an old civilian who received a bursary to attend QEGS. I was the first of my family to go to private education or through private education. I'm one of the first in my family to get A-levels, to go on to any sort of formal higher education. I came from a working class background, working class school, and for me the bursary opportunity gave me and my whole family kind of the first instance of what this type of education can do for an individual, and thanks to the bursary scheme I was exposed to a trajectory in life that without it I would have never had an opportunity to receive. I was also constantly reminded by my family of the opportunity that I had going to QEGS, so I tried to give everything a good swing. I played hockey for a while, played rugby for a while, I did school plays, I did a debate for the debating team, and I think take out the initiatives like QED where you just kind of get an education leader's approach to extracurricular activities. There's just a real plethora of things that QEGS has to offer everyone, and I think whether it's decoding or bridge club, there's something for everyone at QEGS, so you can always get heavily invested in the extracurricular. My favourite teachers are definitely the Palins and definitely Dr. Wimborne. They were instrumental in my development. Like I say, I was very fortunate to get the bursary position, but I felt like I also needed a lot more pastoral support from certain teachers, and I think they exceeded every expectation of their role to be there for me and help me in my formative years, so I'm endlessly grateful for them. So I got my A-levels at QEGS probably around 2017, 2018. I went to get a bachelor's in law, a master's in law. I passed my LPC to practice law and then went into project management, and then over time that has transitioned more into a sales and communication based role, which is where I sit now. For me, one of the biggest drivers in my development was my communication that came as a direct product of my time at QEGS, but not necessarily a lesson at QEGS. And I think if you sit in the sixth form centre for only 20 minutes, you'll hear a variety of conversations that are all very intelligent people talking very, very passionately about a variety of things, and I think that's something that you can easily miss, that you take forward and you use every single day after QEGS that you get from being here. I think my time at QEGS through the bursary programme was monumental for my development as an individual. I think it's quite easy for someone with a harder upbringing like myself to go down the wrong path, and I think the pastoral support from the teachers that I had at QEGS was second to none, and I don't think I would have got that anywhere else but QEGS. A lot of my success in the later stages of my life I owe to QEGS and what they did for me, which I wouldn't have had without being on the bursary programme. I think bursaries are crucial for all private education. I think that someone's potential as an individual and their delta over time should not in any way be linked to their parents' financial stability. Obviously that's not the world we live in, but these gestures of such as a bursary can take people in society who really do deserve and who would really benefit from a step up in life. And I think QEGS holding a charitable hand and pulling up as many individuals as they can and putting them onto a better path is absolutely exceptional. It's something that I'm very proud to be a part of.